This is a message to those of you that live in my apartment building and have been talking about me in a negative way. My message to you is this. Yes, I have a sword, and I know how to use it very well. But I am here to let you know that my sword is not drawn, nor will I ever draw it. When people speak about someone, and the people who were around the gossip, you see, they then repeat what they heard to others, and then those people do the same thing. Eventually, the truth of that original gossip, if there was even any truth to it at all, you see, it gets out of control. And then, before you know it, the one who was being talked about, they now have a false image, and that image is spread from person to person, and things get out of control. That is the case with me. Yes, some of what was said about me was true, but I assure you, there is zero reason to be afraid of me. I am not after any one of you. I had placed a note on my door, and on that note I explained that I did not want anyone to knock on my door, nor did I want anyone to talk to me in the hall. The fact of the matter is this. I know what was said about me, and so do you. I was embarrassed. Wouldn't you be? So I just wanted to be left alone. I will tell you this. I'm a very dangerous man, but only when that part of me is warranted. I would never physically hurt any of you, nor do I even have the desire to do so. Also, I am not after you in the way that one of Anonymous would act. I was in a relationship with someone who I love dearly, and the amount of times that I reached out to her, though it may appear to you that I am a psychopath, I am not. You see, the truth is this, and whether you believe me or not, well, that is up to you. I know that it is true, and I have nothing to prove to any of you. I reached out to her so many times, and this is because she is my soulmate, and when you truly find your soulmate, you will storm the gates of hell to get them back. And that is exactly what I did. I am guilty of sending dehumanizing messages to her, and that is because she chose to ignore me, and that is what gets to me the most. And I assure you that it did. But sending those types of messages to her, it was not justified just because she chose to ignore me. Also, a special person had sent me accusations of my girlfriend, so, out of anger, I chose to put something out into the world that may not even be true. That special someone, the one who made these accusations of my girlfriend, I've caught her in lies, and have seen the way she can manipulate her stories. So, I will say this right now. I believe very strongly that what this person accused my girlfriend of doing, that it was false. I quickly pulled that info down and off of the internet altogether. You see, when I did that, it tore me to pieces, and you have no idea how bad I hurt inside as a result of me putting that out into the world. I am not going to lie. I have wronged this woman on so many levels, and you have no idea how sorry I am from doing that. Well, one night I wrote my girlfriend a rather long text, and it was to end the relationship the proper way. You see, I have always said to her that if we should truly go our separate ways, for her to tell me, we are done, and I never want you to be in my life again, and she didn't, and that is one of the reasons I couldn't let go of her. But after sending her a 50-to-1 ratio of text messages and her not responding, I knew then that it was time to let her go, and that is exactly what I did when I wrote that long text to her. But it was a few days later, I had taken my dog for a walk to the store. Those of you watching this from Ohio, you know that it is extremely cold right now. Well, on my way back, my dog started to cry. The street and snow was so cold on my dog's paws that she kept lifting them off the ground. So what I did was, I picked her up, and with both her and my groceries in my arms, it was rough. Very rough. About halfway home, I had begun having chest pains. My heart was beating faster than I have ever felt it beat before. Also, I could not breathe. I seriously felt that I wasn't going to make it home. But I did, and when I did, I collapsed in the lobby of my building. I knew something was wrong with me, so I called 911. Ultimately, the paramedics came and they were kind enough to take my dog upstairs and put her back inside my apartment. I was taken to the hospital and was told that I had a mild heart attack. Well, you see, even though I had promised my girlfriend that I would never message her again, I felt obligated to send her a message and let her know that I was okay. I thought she may have seen or heard about me leaving in an ambulance, as she was staying in the same building that I was. I was quite surprised when she messaged me back. She told me that she was about to walk to the store. Though not invited, I went downstairs and waited for her. The moment I saw her, my heart melted. We ended up walking together. After doing so, I invited her up to my apartment, and she accepted the offer. It was that night, for the first time ever, I actually broke down crying in front of a woman. We embraced each other and exchanged I love yous. It was that night, after apologizing to each other, that I asked her to be my girlfriend again, and she accepted. What was shared between her and I that night, it will remain between just her and myself. But now she is in a very uncomfortable situation. She has said bad things about me to her friends within this building, and that she would never take me back. And now she has. It wasn't that she lied when saying what she said about me, but it came out of anger, just as so when I said the things that I said about her. Listen, I love this woman, and she loves me. There is nothing that you can say or do that will change that. You only know her because of me. I am the reason that she is here. All I ask is this: go easy on her when she collects her belongings from your apartment. And by the way, she did not tell me that she was uncomfortable, but it is what I believe. I know that I would be, and then returning to gather my things, while knowing the talks that I have shared with all of you, if I were in her shoes. So, all I ask is that you support her in her decision of getting back with me. I know where I have gone wrong in our relationship, and she knows where she has gone wrong as well, and we are working on correcting those things, and have even agreed on going to relationship counseling. But I will stop right there. What we do as a couple, that is our business, and you're lucky I have said as much as I said. I have only put out this video because I am aware that you watch me. It is very easy to bypass a VPN, target the local IP address, and then open up a location map and see who all in my immediate area is observing me. I will say this: I do not like any of you, nor do I wish to ever converse with you, because I know what you have said about me. And I know that you're going to management and basically are accusing me, that I am someone you're afraid of. You're trying to falsify my character and would like to see me kicked out of this building. And because of that, I will not forget it, and I sure as hell will not forgive. I am very much aware that the husband of one of these women said that he would physically act out on me if I were to ever attack these women. Number one, I respect the fact that you're willing to protect them, but it would never come to that. I am not some loose cannon ready to explode on you guys. That is not in my nature. I am striving every day to improve myself and to be a better man. Now, on to number two. If you were to ever step to me without proper reason, you would then discover something that you never thought possible. Defending myself from you would come in a few ways. I am not threatening you, but if you were to ever step to me, I would become absolute, as I don't fear you, not even 1%. To be honest, I chuckled when I heard what you said about me, and to help you better understand who I am talking about, look at the word chuckled, and then remove the last 4 letters, and the riddle will be solved. You see, if I were you, I'd strongly encourage you to keep my name out of your mouth. And if we shall ever cross paths in the hallway or the elevator, don't even look at me, nor even say a hello to me. I have no respect for you as a man, knowing what you have done. If you cross my boundaries, when I have respectfully asked you not to speak to me, I will go to management. I now have my camera phone recording every time that I leave my apartment, in fear of being falsely accused of something I have not done. You will respect my boundaries, and if you do not, I will defend them, and without hesitation. So, in conclusion, she is my girlfriend. I love her with all of my heart, and you have absolutely no place in dictating how her and I proceed in our relationship. So stay out of it. And I am not after anyone, nor am I a threat. My girlfriend doesn't even know about this video. Just live your own lives, and let us do the same, in peace. But that is all for now. I love you all. This is Michael Leonard signing off.